This audiobook dives deep into the forbidden wisdom of metaphysics, hidden truths that the ancients guarded for centuries. As you listen, you'll awaken to your true power, the ability to shape reality, transform your destiny, and manifest anything you desire. Secrets of Metaphysics. Introduction. In the depths of time, a sacred truth has whispered through the corridors of human consciousness. This truth, more potent than any earthly force, more valuable than all material wealth, holds the key to unlocking the infinite power that dwells within you. Through countless generations, wise men and women have quietly preserved this knowledge, safeguarding it until the moment arrived when those ready to receive it would emerge. That moment is now, and you have been drawn to these words by forces beyond mere coincidence. The universe operates through immutable laws, as precise as mathematics, as constant as the stars. These laws govern not just the movement of planets or the flow of energy, but the very fabric of reality itself. And among these cosmic principles lies one truth so transformative that its power has been veiled beneath layers of metaphor and symbol throughout history. You stand now at the threshold of understanding, not merely intellectual knowledge, but a profound awakening to the creative force that pulses through every atom of existence. This force flows through you, waiting to be recognized, waiting to be wielded. The ancient masters knew of this power. They understood that reality itself is malleable, shaped by the invisible forces of thought and belief. They discovered that consciousness itself is the master key that unlocks the door to infinite possibility. As you journey through these pages, you will uncover what the sages of old knew, that within you resides a power so vast it can reshape the very circumstances of your life. This is not magic, though it may seem magical to those who have yet to grasp its principles. This is not fantasy, though its effects may appear fantastic to the uninitiated. This is the science of creation itself, the art of conscious manifestation, the hidden mechanism behind every achievement and every transformation in human history. The time has come for you to claim your birthright as a creator of your own reality. You have been guided to this knowledge because you are ready to receive it. The very fact that these words now find you is evidence that you have reached the point in your spiritual evolution where this wisdom can take root and flourish. Part 1. Awakening to the Hidden Laws. Chapter 1. Unveiling the Hidden Law. In the mountains of an ancient land, there once stood a temple, its weathered stones bearing witness to countless seasons. A traveler, weary from searching for life's deeper meaning, discovered its vine-covered entrance. Within its quiet halls, untouched by time, lay a single scroll upon a dusty altar. As the traveler unrolled the yellowed parchment, golden letters seemed to shimmer in the dim light. The scroll spoke of a law so fundamental to existence that it preceded all written wisdom. This law, it revealed, governed the very essence of creation itself, the power of thought to shape reality. You see, this universal law operates with perfect precision, responding to every thought you hold, every belief you nurture, every emotion you embrace. Like the law of gravity, it functions whether you acknowledge its presence or not. Each moment of your life has been shaped by this hidden force, orchestrating circumstances in perfect alignment with your inner world. This law reveals why some individuals seem blessed with perpetual good fortune, while others struggle against endless obstacles. It explains the mysterious way in which certain thoughts appear to materialize into physical reality, and how deeply held beliefs manifest as life experiences. The ancients understood this law intimately. They recognized that the universe operates as a perfect mirror, reflecting back the energy of your thoughts and beliefs with unwavering accuracy. This knowledge was considered too powerful to be shared indiscriminately, reserved only for those who had proven themselves ready to wield it wisely. Let me share with you another tale that illuminates this truth. A merchant once sought out a renowned sage, desperate to understand why fortune constantly eluded him. The sage led him to a clear pool and asked him to look at his reflection. "What do you see?" asked the sage. "A failure," replied the merchant. "And therein lies your answer," the sage responded. "The universe simply reflects back what you hold in your heart and mind." This merchant's story mirrors your own journey. Every circumstance in your life, whether perceived as positive or negative, is a reflection of your predominant thoughts and beliefs. The law responds not to what you wish for, but to what you truly believe possible. Take your journal and reflect upon 3 significant events in your life: 1 positive, 1 negative, and 1 neutral. For each event, explore the thoughts and beliefs you held in the weeks and months preceding it. Notice any patterns between your inner state and outer circumstances. Then, write down 3 current desires and examine any conflicting beliefs that might be preventing their manifestation. Chapter 2. Consciousness as the Creative Force. In a sun-dappled workshop among ancient olive groves, a sculptor named Marcus labored day after day over lifeless blocks of marble. Though his technical skill was unmatched, his works lacked the divine spark that separates mere craftsmanship from true artistry. One night, exhausted from another fruitless day, he dreamed of his ancestors, the great sculptors of antiquity. In this vision, they revealed to him that their legendary works were born not from their hands, but from their minds. "Before touching chisel to stone," they whispered, "we saw the finished work complete within our thoughts. The physical act of sculpting was merely unveiling what our consciousness had already created." Upon waking, Marcus understood. He spent days in meditation, holding the perfect image of his next creation in his mind until it burned bright as flame. When he finally approached the marble, his hands moved with supernatural guidance as though the sculpture already existed and needed only to be freed. You too possess this same creative force. Your consciousness is the chisel that shapes the marble of reality. Every thought you hold carves deeper grooves into the substance of creation. Every belief etches patterns into the fabric of your existence. This is not mere metaphor. It is the fundamental mechanism by which all things come into being. When your conscious mind aligns with your deepest beliefs, you become as Marcus, able to see the finished work before it manifests in physical form. This alignment creates a resonance so powerful that the universe itself begins to arrange circumstances to match your inner vision. In a distant valley, there once lay a village plagued by drought. The elders gathered the people and shared an ancient teaching. Their collective thoughts could transform the barren earth. Each morning and evening, the villagers joined in visualizing fertile soil and abundant crops. They felt the rain on their skin before it fell, smelled the rich earth before it transformed, saw the heavy grain before it grew. Within one season, clouds gathered, rain fell, and the valley bloomed as never before. Your world takes shape in much the same way. When consciousness and belief unite in perfect harmony, they become an unstoppable force of creation. The key lies not in the physical actions you take, but in the clarity and conviction of your inner vision. Now, find a quiet space and close your eyes. Picture your deepest desire as though it already exists. Engage every sense. See it, hear it, feel it, taste it, smell it. Let this vision become more real than your present circumstances. Hold this image until your entire being resonates with its reality. Practice this visualization each morning and evening, knowing that your consciousness is already shaping its manifestation. Chapter 3. Awakening the Inner Eye. In the ancient temple of Delphi, a young truth-seeker named Amara stood at the entrance of a sacred labyrinth. The temple guardians bound her eyes with silk, explaining that true sight comes not from the eyes, but from within. With only her intuition to guide her, Amara placed her hand upon her heart and took her first step into the darkness. As you journey through life's twisting paths, you too must learn to trust the whispers of your inner vision. Like Amara, you possess an internal compass that transcends ordinary sight, one that connects you directly to the universal intelligence that orchestrates all creation. Your inner vision serves as a bridge between the visible and invisible realms. It is through this sacred faculty that the universe communicates its wisdom, showing you the shortest path to your desires. When you learn to trust and follow these subtle promptings, you align yourself with the natural flow of manifestation. Think of your intuition as a muscle waiting to be strengthened. Each time you heed its guidance, you reinforce the connection between your conscious mind and the infinite wisdom of the universe. This is not mysticism, but a practical tool for navigating reality's endless possibilities. In a distant kingdom there lived a humble weaver who received recurring dreams of a great flood. While others dismissed his visions, he heeded the warning, leading his village to higher ground. When the waters came, those who had trusted his inner sight were saved, while the skeptics faced nature's fury. Like this weaver, you possess the ability to perceive truth beyond physical reality. Your inner vision can reveal opportunities, warn of obstacles, and illuminate the perfect path to your highest good. The key lies in learning to distinguish between the mind's chatter and the pure knowing that emanates from your spiritual core. To awaken your inner sight, find a peaceful space and settle into stillness. Close your physical eyes and turn your attention to the space between your eyebrows, the seat of inner vision. Breathe deeply and visualize this area beginning to glow with soft purple light. Feel this light expanding, opening like a flower in spring. Allow images, feelings, or knowings to arise naturally, without judgment or interpretation. Practice this meditation daily, and you will find your intuitive guidance growing stronger and clearer with each session. Chapter 4. Vibrational Frequencies Uncovered. In the ancient city of Samarkand, there lived a master musician named Ibrahim who tuned instruments for the royal court. Though skilled in his craft, he struggled to achieve the perfect harmony his heart knew existed. One night, as he sat beneath the stars, an old mystic approached. "The music you seek lies not in what can be seen," the mystic whispered, "but in the invisible threads that bind all things." The mystic taught Ibrahim to close his eyes and feel the vibration of the universe itself, a sacred frequency that flowed through every living thing. With practice, Ibrahim learned to tune his instruments not just to each other, but to this cosmic resonance. Soon his music began to transform all who heard it, awakening something deep within their souls. You, like Ibrahim, exist within an ocean of vibration. Every thought, every feeling, every desire resonates at its own unique frequency. The law of attraction responds not to your words or actions alone, but to your vibrational signature, the energy you emit into the universe. Your emotional state serves as a reliable indicator of your vibrational frequency. When you experience joy, gratitude, and love, you align yourself with the highest vibrations of creation. In this elevated state, manifestation flows effortlessly, drawing to you experiences that match your energy. Consider the tale of Hassan, a merchant whose shop sat empty day after day. His worry and fear created a heavy vibration that repelled prosperity. A wise woman noticed his plight and shared with him the secret of vibrational alignment. She taught him to spend each morning in gratitude, regardless of his circumstances. Gradually, Hassan's energy shifted. His smile became genuine, his heart lighter. Customers began to feel drawn to his shop, though they couldn't explain why. Within months, his business flourished, not through any external change, but through the transformation of his internal frequency. Just as Hassan discovered, your vibrational state creates a magnetic field that attracts or repels your desires. The key lies not in forcing change through action alone, but in cultivating the energy that naturally draws your dreams to you. To elevate your vibration, sit comfortably and breathe deeply. With each inhale, visualize pure, golden light filling your being. As you exhale, release any lower vibrations of doubt or fear. Speak these words with feeling. I am in perfect harmony with the abundance of the universe. Every cell of my being resonates with joy and gratitude. I attract all good things effortlessly. Practice this alignment daily and watch as your reality shifts to match your new vibrational frequency. Chapter 5. The Language of the Universe. In the verdant valleys of an ancient land, there lived a young woman named Maya, who felt drawn to understand the whispers of the natural world. Each morning, she would venture into the forest, sensing there was more to the rustling leaves and flowing streams than met the eye. Yet the deeper wisdom she sought remained elusive. One dawn, she encountered an elderly woman gathering herbs by a crystalline pool. The woman's movements were deliberate. Each plant she touched seemed to lean into her touch. You seek to speak with nature, the elder observed, but you have forgotten the universal language. The language you seek exists beyond words, yet flows through every particle of creation. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions form a vibration that the universe not only understands, but responds to with perfect precision. Like Maya, you possess the innate ability to communicate with all of existence through the power of your conscious intention. When you speak to yourself with criticism or doubt, the universe mirrors that energy back to you. Your inner dialogue creates ripples through the fabric of reality, manifesting as the circumstances you experience. This is why the ancient ones taught that your words carry the power of creation itself. The elder showed Maya how to quiet her mind and attune her heart to the pulse of life around her. Speak not with your lips, she instructed, but with the light of your being. Through practice, Maya learned that every thought she held affected the world around her. The flowers turned to face her as she passed, and birds would gather when she sat in meditation. This truth extends beyond communication with nature. Every thought you hold, every word you speak, sends forth a vibration that shapes your reality. The universe responds not to your wishes alone, but to the energy behind your words, your true intention. Picture the sage who spent nights in communion with the stars. He understood that the lights above were not distant points of light, but conscious beings participating in the grand dance of creation. Through the purity of his intention and the clarity of his thought, he learned to read their ancient wisdom. Like both Maya and the sage, you too can harness this power of conscious communication. Your thoughts and words are not merely expressions, they are seeds planted in the fertile soil of universal consciousness, When you align your inner dialogue with your highest intentions, you speak the language that creation itself understands. Begin now with this sacred practice. Sit in stillness and observe your self-talk. Notice the words you habitually use and the emotions they carry. Take 3 deep breaths and speak these words with pure intention. I transform my inner dialogue into a song of empowerment. My thoughts and words align with the highest good. Through conscious communication, I create harmony within and without. Write down 3 recurring negative thoughts that cloud your consciousness. Beside each, craft an empowering affirmation that transmutes this energy into light. Speak these new truths daily, not as mere words, but as vibrations of intention that ripple through the universe. Remember, you are not merely changing thoughts. You are speaking the ancient language of creation itself. Chapter 6. Breaking Free from Limiting Beliefs. In the depths of an ancient fortress, a prisoner sat bound by heavy iron chains. Day after day, he remained motionless, convinced of his captivity. Yet something extraordinary occurred when an old mystic passed by his cell. "Your chains," the mystic whispered, "exist only in your mind." The prisoner scoffed, rattling his bonds. "These chains are real. I feel their weight, hear their clank, see their gleam." "Look closer," the mystic urged. As the prisoner focused his attention, something remarkable happened. The chains began to shimmer like morning mist, becoming translucent before his eyes. In that moment, he realized he had been free all along, held captive only by his belief in the chain's reality. You too carry chains that appear unbreakable. These bonds are the limiting beliefs that have accumulated throughout your journey. Each "I can't," "I'm not worthy," or "it's impossible" forms another link in these illusory chains. The universe operates through absolute law. Your beliefs shape your reality with unwavering precision. When you accept a limitation as truth, it manifests as your experience. Yet these limitations exist only in thought, like the prisoner's chains that dissolved upon examination. Deep in a garden, a butterfly struggled to emerge from its cocoon. A well-meaning observer, seeing its struggle, carefully cut away the confining shell. Yet instead of flying free, the butterfly fell to the ground, its wings too weak for flight. For it was the very act of struggling against limitation that would have given it the strength to soar. This truth mirrors your own transformation. The beliefs that seem to restrict you also contain the seed of your liberation. By challenging these limitations, you develop the strength to transcend them. To begin releasing these illusory chains, take up your journal and engage in this ancient practice of liberation. Draw a line down the center of a blank page. On the left side, write down every limiting belief that holds you back. Let them flow freely. I'm too old. Success is for others. I don't have what it takes. Now, sitting in silence, examine each belief as the prisoner examined his chains. Ask yourself, is this an absolute truth or merely a thought I've accepted as real? Feel the power as you recognize these limitations exist only in thought. On the right side of the page, transform each limiting belief into its empowering opposite. I'm too old becomes my wisdom and experience are valuable assets. Success is for others transforms into I am worthy and capable of all I desire. Read these new truths aloud, feeling their resonance in your being. Let them sink deep into your consciousness, replacing the old chains with wings of possibility. Chapter 7. The Metaphysical Matrix. In a distant land, there lived a magician who mastered not mere illusions, but the very fabric of reality itself. While others practiced sleight of hand, he discovered that true magic lay in understanding the malleable nature of existence. Through years of study, he learned that reality was not fixed, but rather a dance between perception and belief. You possess this same magical ability, though you may not yet realize it. The world you experience is not a solid, unchangeable construct, but a living tapestry woven from the threads of your conscious and subconscious mind. Just as the magician learned to bend reality by first understanding its nature, you must grasp this fundamental truth. Your perception shapes the world around you. Every thought, belief, and expectation acts as an invisible force molding the clay of existence into the forms you hold in mind. The subconscious mind serves as the foundation upon which your reality is built. Like an ancient programming language, it runs silently beneath your awareness, interpreting and manifesting according to its deepest beliefs. When conscious intention aligns with subconscious programming, reality shifts with remarkable fluidity. In the mountains of the East, there lived a weaver known for creating tapestries of extraordinary beauty. Her secret lay not in her techniques or materials, but in her understanding that each thread she wove carried the energy of possibility. As she worked, she imbued every strand with clear intention, watching as patterns emerged that seemed to dance with life itself. One day, a merchant brought her a tapestry that appeared dull and lifeless. Rather than attempting to repair it, she taught him to see the threads of possibility within his own life. As his perception shifted, the tapestry began to shimmer with new vitality, reflecting the change in his inner vision. This weaver's wisdom mirrors the truth of your own existence. Each moment presents an opportunity to weave new patterns into the fabric of your reality. The circumstances you face are not fixed, but fluid, responding to the energy of your thoughts and beliefs. To begin reshaping your reality, practice this ancient visualization technique. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, allowing your awareness to settle into the present moment. Imagine before you a vast loom of light, its threads representing every aspect of your current reality. See yourself as the master weaver, capable of removing old threads and weaving new ones. Choose one area of your life you wish to transform. Visualize yourself gently pulling out the existing threads, watching them dissolve into light. Now, with clear intention, begin weaving new threads of possibility. See them shimmering with your desired reality, relationships healing, opportunities emerging, abundance flowing. Feel the texture of these new threads, their vibrant energy, their potential. As you weave, know that this is not mere imagination but the actual process of reality creation. Hold this vision with unwavering faith, knowing that as within, so without. Open your eyes slowly, carrying the awareness that you are continuously weaving your reality through your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. Return to this practice whenever you wish to reshape any aspect of your life's tapestry. Chapter 8. Symbols and Sacred Secrets. In the heart of a forgotten desert, a lone traveler stumbled upon ruins etched with mysterious markings. As sunlight filtered through crumbling columns, these ancient symbols began to pulse with an otherworldly luminescence. The traveler realized these were not mere decorations, but keys to understanding the universe's deepest mysteries. You stand now at a similar threshold of discovery. These universal symbols, passed down through millennia, hold power far beyond their simple appearances. They speak directly to the depths of your subconscious mind, awakening dormant abilities and catalyzing transformation. The language of symbols transcends time and culture, resonating with the very essence of creation. A circle represents wholeness and completion. A spiral signals growth and evolution, while a triangle embodies the trinity of mind, body, and spirit. These shapes are not random. They are the building blocks of manifestation, tools that the universe itself uses to communicate with your deeper self. When you understand the power of symbols, you gain access to an ancient technology of transformation. Each symbol acts as a key, unlocking specific frequencies within your consciousness that attract corresponding experiences into your reality. In a temple high in the mountains, a young initiate discovered a chamber sealed with a sacred sigil. For days, she contemplated its intricate patterns until suddenly the symbol began to resonate with something deep within her soul. As this inner recognition dawned, the chamber door swung open effortlessly, revealing treasures of wisdom within. This tale mirrors your own journey. The symbols that surround you, in nature, in dreams, in everyday life, are not coincidental. They are messages from the universe, waiting to be recognized and integrated into your consciousness. When you attune to their significance, doors of possibility open naturally before you. To harness this ancient wisdom, engage in this transformative practice. Sit in peaceful solitude with paper and drawing materials before you. Close your eyes and envision the change you wish to manifest in your life. Allow this vision to distill itself into pure energy, free from words or conventional images. Now, with your eyes still closed, feel this energy taking shape. Let your hand move across the paper, allowing the symbol of your transformation to emerge organically. This may be a simple geometric shape or a complex pattern. Trust what flows through you. Open your eyes and observe the symbol you've created. Spend time with it daily, allowing its energy to resonate with your subconscious mind. Place it where you'll see it often, letting it work its subtle magic on your awareness. This symbol becomes a bridge between your conscious desire and the universal forces of manifestation. As you meditate upon it, feel its power awakening the corresponding energies within you, drawing your desired reality ever closer. Chapter 9, The Mirror Principle. In a kingdom of old, there lived a young prince whose realm mirrored the tempest within his heart. When anger clouded his thoughts, storms would darken the skies. In moments of doubt, crops would wither in the fields. As fear gripped his spirit, the castle walls seemed to crack and crumble. The prince sought counsel from countless advisors, yet none could explain why his kingdom suffered so. Until one dawn, while walking through his gardens, he witnessed a simple truth. The flowers that bloomed nearest to where he spent his happiest moments were vibrant and strong, while those near his chambers, where he often brooded, grew pale and weak. This truth lies at the heart of all creation. Your outer world reflects your inner state with perfect precision. Like a mirror that cannot show anything but what stands before it, reality manifests according to the thoughts, emotions, and beliefs you hold within. When you understand this principle, you gain the power to transform your circumstances through inner mastery. Every situation you encounter serves as a reflection of your consciousness, offering insights into the hidden corners of your mind. By the banks of an ancient river, a wise woman taught her students a sacred lesson. As moonlight danced upon the water's surface, she showed them how ripples distorted the moon's reflection, while still waters revealed its perfect image. The moon remains unchanged, she explained, just as truth remains constant. It is the state of the mirror that determines the clarity of what we see. So it is with your life. External circumstances do not define your reality. They merely reflect the state of your consciousness. When your mind is turbulent with worry or doubt, life appears distorted and chaotic. Yet when you cultivate inner peace and clarity, your circumstances naturally align with this harmonious state. This wisdom applies to every aspect of your existence. Relationships mirror your self-worth. Abundance reflects your beliefs about prosperity, and opportunities manifest according to your sense of deservingness. By recognizing these reflections, you gain the power to transform your reality from within. To harness this principle, engage in this mirror practice. Find a quiet space where you can reflect undisturbed. Take 3 deep breaths, allowing yourself to settle into a state of gentle awareness. Now, survey your life circumstances as though looking into a mirror. Notice which areas flow smoothly and which feel challenging. For each significant aspect of your life, relationships, work, health, abundance, ask yourself, what does this situation reflect about my inner state? What beliefs or emotions might I be holding that create this reflection? Write down your insights, being particularly mindful of patterns that repeat across different areas of your life. These patterns often point to core beliefs that shape your reality. Remember, this practice is not about judgment but awareness. Like the prince who discovered his kingdom's connection to his inner state, you too can transform your world by bringing consciousness to these reflections. Chapter 10. Aligning with Divine Purpose. In the mountains of a distant land, a pilgrim wandered without direction, seeking meaning in his journey. Though maps and markers pointed to well-worn paths, something within him whispered of another way. Each morning he would pause and place his hand upon his heart, feeling its subtle pull like a compass pointing toward an unseen destination. Many questioned his choice to forsake the common road. The established path is safe, they warned. Why trust an invisible guide? Yet the pilgrim knew that the greatest treasures often lie beyond the boundaries of conventional wisdom. After many moons of following this inner calling, he discovered a hidden valley bathed in golden light. There, carved into ancient stone, lay wisdom that revealed the true purpose of his journey, not to reach a physical destination, but to learn to trust the guidance that dwells within. You too possess this inner compass, eternally aligned with your highest purpose. The universe speaks through the quiet voice of your heart, guiding you toward experiences that fulfill your divine potential. This alignment with purpose forms the foundation of powerful manifestation. When your actions flow from purpose, you tap into the creative force of the universe itself. Purpose acts as a lens, focusing your manifestation energy toward meaningful outcomes that serve not only your growth but the greater good. Without this alignment, manifestation becomes scattered, like light without direction. Your purpose exists beyond the realm of mere career or daily activities. It is the unique vibration your soul brings to existence. By aligning with this frequency, you naturally attract circumstances, relationships, and opportunities that resonate with your highest path. In another tale, a guide led a group of travelers through a dense forest. Though each member of the group saw only trees and shadows, the guide perceived a luminous thread weaving through the wilderness. This thread, visible only to those attuned to their purpose, led them unerringly to a clearing where a community awaited their unique gifts and talents. "We have been waiting for you," the community's elder said. "Each of you carries something essential to our whole." In that moment, the travelers understood that their journey's challenges had prepared them perfectly for this destined role. This story mirrors your own path. When you align with purpose, what seems like random events reveal themselves as perfectly orchestrated steps toward your highest expression. The very challenges that test you serve to prepare you for your unique contribution. To connect with your divine purpose, practice this sacred meditation. Find a peaceful space and settle into a comfortable position. Place one hand over your heart center. Breathe deeply, allowing each breath to carry you deeper into stillness. Visualize a golden light emanating from your heart, growing stronger with each breath. Ask silently, What is my heart's deepest calling? What gifts am I meant to share with the world? Listen without judgment to the whispers of your soul. Let images, feelings, or knowing arise naturally. Your purpose may reveal itself through subtle impressions rather than concrete answers. Trust what emerges, even if it seems unexpected. Remain in this space of receptivity for several minutes, allowing your inner wisdom to guide you toward clarity about your path. Part 2. Deepening the metaphysical practice. Chapter 11. The Art of Surrendering Control. On a vast ocean beneath an endless sky, a sailor struggled against powerful currents. His arms ached as he pulled desperately at the oars, fighting to maintain his chosen course. Hour after hour he battled, yet found himself moving ever further from his destination. Exhausted, he finally released his grip on the oars. In that moment of surrender, he noticed how the wind filled his sail, carrying his vessel effortlessly across the waters. The very forces he had resisted now guided him with grace toward shores more magnificent than those he had originally sought. You hold within your hands the power to manifest your desires, yet this power flows not from force but from faith. The universe operates through perfect law, requiring not your struggle, but your surrender. When you release your grip on how things must unfold, you allow divine intelligence to chart the optimal course. This truth reveals the great paradox of manifestation. The more you attempt to control outcomes, the more they elude your grasp. Like water, abundance flows naturally toward those who remain open to receive it. Your role is not to force the stream, but to align with its current. Think of the gardener who, in his zeal for perfect blooms, drowned his flowers with constant watering. Only when he stepped back, trusting in nature's wisdom, did his garden flourish. The rain fell in perfect measure, the sun shone at the right moments, and the soil provided exactly what each plant required. You need not micromanage the universe to achieve your desires. Set your intention clearly, then release it to the infinite intelligence that orchestrates galaxies. This letting go is not passive resignation, but active faith in the perfect unfolding of divine law. To embrace this wisdom, practice this ancient breathing ritual of release. Find a quiet space and settle into a comfortable position. Breathe deeply into your belly, feeling it expand with each inhale. As you exhale, release any tension you're holding. With each breath cycle, let go of your need to control outcomes. Inhale divine trust, exhale mortal doubt. Feel yourself becoming lighter as you surrender your burdens to the universe. Continue this practice until you experience a deep sense of peace and acceptance. This exercise, passed down through generations of mystics, opens the channels through which abundance naturally flows. Practice it whenever you feel the urge to force outcomes, or whenever doubt clouds your faith in the universe's perfect plan. Chapter 12. Emotional Alchemy. In a village snuggled among ancient hills lived a blacksmith whose forge held secrets beyond mere metalwork. Each day, he transformed crude iron not just into tools and weapons, but into gleaming objects of pure gold. Those who witnessed his work spoke of magic, yet the blacksmith smiled knowingly, understanding that the true alchemy occurred within his heart. The universal law of emotional transformation stands as one of the most potent forces available to you. Just as the blacksmith transmutes base metal through the application of heat and skill, you possess the innate ability to transform lower emotional states into higher vibrational energies that attract your desires. Every emotion carries its own frequency. Fear, doubt, and anger vibrate at lower frequencies that block the flow of abundance. Yet these same emotions, when acknowledged and transformed through the ancient practice of emotional alchemy, become powerful catalysts for manifestation. The process begins with acceptance. Resist not the presence of these challenging emotions, for they carry within them the seeds of their own transformation. As you learn to work with, rather than against these energies, you unlock their hidden potential. Consider the healer who walked the mountain paths long ago. Her heart lay heavy with grief after losing her beloved to illness. Rather than suppress this sorrow, she sat with it in quiet meditation. Through this practice, she discovered that her grief contained within it a deep well of compassion. This compassion became the source of her healing gifts, allowing her to ease the suffering of countless others. Her story teaches that emotions are neither good nor bad, they are energy awaiting transformation. When you master the art of emotional alchemy, you harness the power to transmute any experience into fuel for manifestation. To begin this sacred practice of emotional transformation, follow these steps passed down through generations. Sit in stillness and identify an emotion that feels heavy within you. Place your hand over your heart and acknowledge this feeling without judgment. Visualize this emotion as raw metal in your inner forge. Now imagine divine light entering through your crown, flowing down into your heart's forge. Watch as this light begins to transform the heavy emotion, melting it down to its pure essence. As the transformation occurs, speak these words of power. I transmute this name, the emotion, into pure light. Through this alchemy, I raise my vibration and align with my highest good. Continue this visualization until you feel the shift, the moment when, like the blacksmith's gold, your emotion transforms into a higher frequency. Let this new energy radiate through your entire being, attracting the manifestations you seek. This practice, when performed regularly, strengthens your ability to maintain higher vibrational states, regardless of external circumstances. Like the healer who transformed grief into healing power, you too can transform any emotional experience into energy that serves your highest purpose. Chapter 13. Meditation as a Metaphysical Tool. In the highest reaches of snow-capped mountains where few souls dared to venture, lived a hermit in a modest cave. Each dawn he would sit in perfect stillness as the sun painted the peaks in golden light. While others sought wisdom in ancient texts and distant temples, he discovered that true understanding emerged from the depths of silence. Days turned to months and months to years, until one morning the veil between worlds grew thin. In his stillness, the hermit perceived the invisible threads that connected all of creation. Through this clarity, he gained the power to manifest his needs effortlessly. Food appeared when hungry, warmth came when cold, and guidance arrived when uncertain. The art of meditation serves as your gateway to this same infinite wisdom. When you quiet the endless chatter of your mind, you tap into the vast field of potential that surrounds you. This practice, passed down through countless generations, allows you to align with the creative forces of the universe. Your thoughts, like ripples on a pond, create waves that shape your reality. Yet beneath these surface movements lies a deep stillness where true power resides. In this sacred space, your intentions gain clarity and strength, drawing to you that which you seek. A monk once spent 40 days in silent meditation within an ancient temple. As the outer world fell away, he discovered an inner sanctuary where all questions found their answers. On the final day, without speaking a word, he emerged with complete understanding of his life's purpose and path. The wisdom gained in silence holds more power than 1,000 spoken words. Through meditation, you access this same well of knowing that has guided mystics and masters throughout time. Your inner sanctuary awaits, ready to reveal the secrets of manifestation that reside within you. This truth mirrors your own journey. When you create space for stillness, the universe speaks through intuition and inner knowing. The answers you seek already exist within. Meditation simply clears the path to their discovery. Ancient practice for accessing universal wisdom. Find a quiet space where you will remain undisturbed. Sit comfortably with your spine straight, allowing your body to settle into stillness. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, releasing all tension with each exhale. Imagine a golden light descending from above, entering through your crown and flowing down through your body. With each breath, this light grows stronger, creating a protective field of energy around you. Focus your attention on your heart center. Feel it beginning to open like a flower in the morning sun. As it opens, visualize your deepest desire taking form within this sacred space. Now, allow all thoughts to pass by like clouds in the sky, neither grasping nor rejecting them. Rest in the space between thoughts where pure awareness dwells. Here, in this void of infinite potential, your intentions gain the power to manifest. Remain in this state for as long as feels natural, knowing that each moment in stillness strengthens your connection to universal wisdom. When ready, slowly return your awareness to your physical form, carrying with you the clarity and peace you've accessed. Chapter 14. The Subtle Realms of Energy. In a time beyond memory, a young apprentice named Jin studied under a master of the unseen arts. Each morning, his teacher would place objects before him, crystals, feathers, leaves, and ask him to sense their essence without touching them. For many moons, Jin felt nothing but frustration as his hands hovered uselessly above each item. "You strain too hard," his teacher observed. "The subtle realms whisper, they do not shout." Through patient practice, Jin learned to quiet his mind and open his awareness. Gradually, he began to perceive the gentle pulses and vibrations emanating from each object. Eventually, he could sense the unique energy signature of everything around him, from the ancient trees to the very air itself. You too exist within an ocean of invisible forces. Every thought, emotion, and intention creates ripples in this ethereal sea. These subtle energies form the bridge between your inner world and outer manifestation. When you learn to perceive and work with these forces, you gain access to profound creative power. The universe operates on multiple levels of reality simultaneously. While your physical senses detect the material world, your subtle awareness can attune to the energetic realms where manifestation first takes form. This is not mystical fantasy, but a natural ability lying dormant within you. Your personal energy field, your aura, acts as both receiver and transmitter. It constantly interacts with the larger universal field, attracting or repelling experiences based on its vibrational quality. By consciously working with this field, you can create an energetic environment that supports your highest intentions. There once lived a renowned healer in a distant village who could see the intricate patterns of energy flowing through all living things. When someone came to her unwell, she would observe where their life force had become stagnant or discordant. Through subtle adjustments to their energy field, she restored harmony and health. One day, a skeptical merchant arrived, scoffing at her methods. Yet when she placed her hands near him, never touching, he felt waves of warmth pulsing through his body. As she worked, the chronic pain that had plagued him for years simply dissolved. Through this experience, he learned that the most powerful forces often operate beyond ordinary sight. Just as the healer perceived and directed subtle energies to restore balance, you can learn to sense and influence the invisible currents that shape your reality. Your energy field responds instantly to your conscious attention and intention. Practice for sensing and cleansing your energy field. Sit quietly and close your eyes. Take several deep breaths, allowing your awareness to turn inward. Slowly rub your palms together, creating friction and warmth. Hold your hands slightly apart and notice any sensations between them: tingles, pressure, warmth, or a subtle magnetic pull. Now, holding this awareness, move your hands slowly around your body about 6 inches from your skin. Pay attention to any variations in the sensations you perceive. Some areas may feel dense, others light and flowing. This is your personal energy field. Visualize pure white light flowing down from above, entering through your crown and filling your entire being. As this light flows through you, imagine it dissolving any areas of stagnation or disharmony in your field. Continue until you sense a lighter, clearer quality to your energy. Complete the practice by envisioning your newly cleansed aura radiating with brilliant light, creating a protective and attractive force field around you. This purified energy will naturally draw positive experiences aligned with your highest good. Chapter 15: The Quantum Field Connection. In a hidden laboratory among ancient mountains, a scientist named Maya dedicated her life to understanding both the mysteries of quantum mechanics and the wisdom of mystical traditions. Each morning, she would meditate before her equipment, observing how particles seemed to respond to her conscious attention. Through your journey of understanding manifestation, you now approach a profound truth, one that bridges the material and spiritual realms. The quantum field, as modern physics reveals, demonstrates principles that mystics have known for millennia. Consciousness influences reality at its most fundamental level. At the quantum scale, particles exist in states of infinite possibility until observed. This mirrors the ancient teaching that your thoughts and intentions shape the manifestation of reality. The quantum field responds to consciousness itself, collapsing waves of probability into concrete experience. Your every thought sends ripples through this quantum sea of possibility. When you hold an intention, you interact with this field of infinite potential, directing energy toward specific outcomes. The universe, at its smallest scale, proves to be not solid and fixed, but fluid and responsive to consciousness. The observer effect in quantum physics reveals that nothing exists independently of consciousness. Just as particles shift their behavior when watched, reality itself responds to your aware presence. This is not mere philosophy. It is demonstrated in laboratories across the world. Entanglement shows that particles once connected remain instantaneously linked across any distance. Similarly, your thoughts maintain invisible connections to all aspects of your life, influencing circumstances through non-local interaction. As above, so below, the quantum realm mirrors the metaphysical. A scholar named Wei spent years studying patterns in nature, seeing only chaos and randomness. One day, while charting the seemingly random movement of particles, he noticed something remarkable: order emerging from chaos, guided by an invisible hand. The deeper he looked, the more he recognized that nothing was truly random. Even apparent chaos followed hidden laws of harmony. Just as Wei discovered order within chaos, you too can recognize the underlying patterns governing manifestation. The quantum field responds to precise intention and elevated consciousness. By aligning your awareness with quantum principles, you access deeper levels of creative power. Quantum field manifestation practice. Find a quiet space and close your eyes. Breathe deeply, allowing your awareness to expand beyond physical limits. Visualize yourself surrounded by waves of quantum possibility, infinite potential, waiting to be shaped by consciousness. Focus on your chosen intention with crystalline clarity. See it as a pattern of light forming within the quantum field. Feel the resonance between your consciousness and these waves of possibility. Now imagine your intention moving from potential to probability to certainty. Watch as quantum waves collapse into your desired reality. Know that your conscious observation helps manifest this outcome from the field of all possibility. Hold this state of aligned awareness, feeling the quantum field responding to your focused intention. Complete the practice by expressing gratitude for this sacred interaction between consciousness and creation. Chapter 16. Silence and Stillness Practices. In the mist-shrouded peaks of an ancient mountain range, a sage named Kai wandered endlessly, seeking answers to life's deepest mysteries. He traveled from temple to temple, studying with masters and gathering wisdom, yet something essential eluded him. One day, exhausted from his endless seeking, he sat beneath an old cedar tree, and for the first time, truly stopped. As the wind ceased and the birds fell quiet, Kai discovered a silence deeper than any he had known. In this profound stillness, all his questions dissolved, and wisdom flowed naturally, like water from a spring. He realized that what he sought had always been present in the spaces between thoughts, in the quiet moments he had rushed past in his desperate search. The power of silence extends far beyond mere absence of sound. Within the depths of stillness lies a gateway to universal wisdom, a direct connection to the source of all creation. When you quiet the endless chatter of your mind, you access a field of pure potential where manifestation begins. Think of your mind as a pool of water. When stirred by constant thought and activity, its surface becomes turbulent, distorting everything it reflects. Only when the water grows still can it clearly mirror the sky above. Similarly, only in mental stillness can you perceive the true nature of reality and your place within it. This silence holds transformative power. In its embrace, your awareness expands beyond the limitations of ordinary consciousness. Here you discover that what seemed like empty space is actually filled with living intelligence ready to respond to your aligned intention. Many seek answers through endless activity, through gathering more information or consulting others. Yet the deepest truths emerge only when you dare to be still, to listen to the wisdom that speaks in silence. In a distant monastery, a young monk named Jin struggled with a challenging spiritual question. Despite reading countless texts and discussing with other monks, understanding eluded him. One evening, frustrated by his lack of progress, he simply sat in the meditation hall, letting go of his desperate search for answers. As the hours passed in complete silence, something shifted within him. The answer he sought arose naturally, not as words or concepts, but as direct knowing. He realized that silence itself was the teacher he had been seeking all along. Like Jin, you carry within you an infinite wellspring of wisdom. When you cultivate stillness, you create space for this inner knowing to emerge. The silence becomes a mirror, reflecting back your deepest truths and illuminating the path forward. Silent wisdom. Practice. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with your spine straight and your body relaxed. Allow your breath to become soft and natural. Let go of any need to achieve or understand. Simply rest in awareness of the silence that surrounds and permeates you. Notice how the silence isn't empty, but full of living presence. If thoughts arise, don't resist them. Let them pass like clouds in a vast sky, always returning to the silence that remains constant beneath them. Rest here for 20 minutes, allowing wisdom to arise naturally from the depths of stillness. When complete, take a moment to record any insights that emerged. Remember that this silent wisdom is always available to you, waiting just beneath the surface of your busy mind. Chapter 17. Embodying Intention. In a village renowned for its craftsmanship lived an artisan named Maya, whose creations seemed to carry a mysterious power. While other craftspeople produced beautiful works, Maya's pieces transformed the lives of those who possessed them. Her pottery brought peace to troubled homes. Her weavings inspired courage in the fearful, and her sculptures awakened dormant dreams in those who beheld them. The secret to Maya's craft lay not in her technical skill, but in the sacred intention she poured into each creation. Before touching clay or thread, she would sit in meditation, holding the purpose of her work clearly in her heart. Every movement of her hands flowed from this centered space of loving intention. When you align your thoughts, words, and actions with clear intention, you activate the creative forces of the universe. Like Maya, you possess the power to infuse your daily activities with transformative purpose. Each moment becomes an opportunity to manifest your deepest aspirations through conscious action. Intention differs from mere wishful thinking or casual desire. True intention arises from the depths of your being, anchored in unwavering commitment. It shapes not only what you do, but how you do it. Every action becomes a prayer, every word a declaration of purpose. In the ancient kingdom of Luminara, there lived a warrior named Kenzo, who took sacred vows to protect the innocent. These vows were more than words. They became the foundation of his existence. Each morning he renewed his commitment through ritual and meditation. His sword movements flowed from his intentions, his very presence radiating protective power. As Kenzo faced increasingly difficult challenges, his unwavering dedication to his vows guided his path. Where others might have faltered, his clarity of purpose illuminated the way forward. His intentions, renewed daily and expressed through consistent action, shaped not only his destiny, but the fate of the kingdom itself. Like Maya's creations and Kenzo's vows, your intentions hold the power to reshape reality. When you align your entire being, thought, word, and deed with clear purpose, you become a living channel for manifestation. Your life becomes a masterpiece crafted with sacred intention. Living intention practice. Begin each day by setting 3 clear intentions that align with your highest purpose. Write them in your journal using present tense statements that engage all aspects of your being. I embody quality through my thoughts, words, and actions. My presence brings intention into every situation I encounter. I create outcome through my focused awareness and dedicated practice. Choose one intention to focus on each hour. Set a gentle reminder if needed. As you move through your activities, pause briefly to realign with your chosen intention. Notice how it influences your interactions, decisions, and energy. Before sleep, reflect on how you embodied your intentions throughout the day. Acknowledge moments of alignment and identify opportunities for deeper integration tomorrow. Let each day build upon the previous one, creating a powerful momentum of purposeful living. Chapter 18. Visualization Techniques of the Ancients. In a distant mountain village lived a seer named Amara, whose visions guided her people through times of challenge and change. Each morning, as the sun's first rays touched the sacred peaks, she would enter her meditation chamber and allow the future to unfold before her inner eye. The villagers learned that what Amara saw in her visions invariably came to pass. not because fate was fixed, but because her clear visualization shaped the energy of what was to come. You possess this same power of creative visualization that Amara wielded. The ancient masters understood that the mind's eye serves as a lens through which universal energy flows, crystallizing thought into form. When you harness this sacred practice, you participate in the eternal dance of creation. Visualization transcends mere daydreaming or fantasy. It requires you to engage all your inner senses, to feel the reality of your desired outcome as if it already exists. The universe responds not to what you wish for, but to what you vibrate as real in the depths of your being. The ancient traditions teach 3 fundamental principles of effective visualization. First, enter a state of deep receptivity through breath and stillness. Your mind must become like still water, ready to receive the imprint of your vision. Second, engage your entire being in the visualization. See, feel, hear, taste, and touch your desired reality with your inner senses. Let every detail become vivid and alive within you. Third, maintain unwavering faith in the process, knowing that energy follows thought with the same certainty that water flows downhill. In a marble quarry worked a sculptor named Marcus who saw finished masterpieces within raw stone. Before touching chisel to stone, he would spend days in meditation, allowing the finished form to emerge in his mind's eye with perfect clarity. Other sculptors rushed to carve, but Marcus knew the power of holding the vision first. As his chisel finally met marble, Marcus worked with absolute certainty, for he had already created the sculpture countless times in his mind. The stone seemed to release its form willingly, as if responding to the clear template he had established through visualization. Just as Marcus saw his masterpiece within uncarved stone, the seeds of your desired reality already exist within the unmanifested field of pure potential. Through focused visualization, you draw these seeds into manifestation, giving them form and substance in your experience. Sacred visualization practice. Find a quiet space where you will remain undisturbed. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, allowing each exhale to carry away tension and doubt. Begin to build your vision with exquisite detail. If you seek abundance, see yourself moving through your day surrounded by prosperity. Feel the emotional satisfaction. Hear the words of gratitude you speak. Touch the manifestations of wealth around you. Let your body experience the reality of your vision. Notice your posture shifting, your breath deepening, your energy expanding as you fully inhabit this desired state. Hold this complete sensory experience for several minutes, knowing that your clear vision plants seeds in the fertile soil of universal consciousness. When ready, gently open your eyes while maintaining the feeling of your visualization. Carry this energy forward as you move through your day, knowing that what you have seen with clarity must inevitably manifest in form. Chapter 19. The Influence of Collective Energy. In a valley surrounded by ancient hills lay a village plagued by drought and hardship. The wells had run dry, the crops withered, and hope seemed as scarce as water. Yet in this moment of despair, an elder remembered the teachings passed down through generations about the power of unified thought and intention. You see, what transpired in that village reveals a truth as old as consciousness itself. The elder gathered the villagers in the town square and spoke of how their combined focus could reshape reality itself. Though skeptical at first, the villagers agreed to meet each dawn, joining hands in a circle around the dried well. Together, they held the vision of crystal-clear water flowing abundantly, feeling the cool liquid on their skin, hearing its gentle splash, tasting its pure sweetness. Day after day, they maintained this practice, their shared vision growing stronger, their collective energy building like a gathering storm. On the 30th day, the ground trembled, and fresh water burst forth from the depths, transforming not just the well, but the entire village's destiny. The power of collective consciousness operates through an immutable universal law. When minds unite in focused intention, their creative force multiplies exponentially. This multiplication follows not simple addition, but rather an alchemical process where 1 + 1 equals far more than 2. Think of consciousness as light. A single candle illuminates a room, but when multiple flames join together, they create a brilliance far greater than their individual sum. So too does your intentional power amplify when merged with others who share your vision. Yet this principle extends beyond mere numbers. The quality of collective consciousness matters as much as quantity. When you align with those who vibrate at higher frequencies of wisdom, love, and purpose, your own manifesting potential elevates accordingly. Consider the tale of the Circle of Seven, ancient wisdom keepers who gathered beneath the full moon to channel universal energy for the benefit of all. Each brought their unique gifts. One held the power of earth, another of air, water, fire, spirit, light, and sound. Apart, they were powerful, but together, they could move mountains, call forth rain, and heal entire communities. One night, as they joined to address a great imbalance in the land, each member contributed their element to form a unified field of such potency that it transformed not just the physical landscape, but the consciousness of all who dwelled there. Their shared intention created a ripple effect that continues to influence that region to this day. This ancient wisdom speaks directly to your own path of manifestation, the environments you choose, the communities you join, and the collective energies you engage with either amplify or diminish your creative power. By consciously aligning with groups that share your highest aspirations, you tap into currents of manifestation far greater than what you could achieve alone. Sacred practice of collective alignment. Find a quiet space and center yourself through breath. Visualize a golden cord of light extending from your heart, connecting you to all those who share your highest vision for life. Call to mind 3 groups or communities that align with your spiritual path and manifestation goals. These may be physical groups you already belong to, or ones you feel called to join. For each group, sense its collective energy field. Notice how your own energy shifts and expands when you attune to these unified fields of intention. Now project your personal intention into these collective fields, feeling how they amplify and strengthen your vision. Let the combined power of shared consciousness magnify your manifestation potential. Close by, expressing gratitude for these collective connections, knowing they serve as powerful catalysts for your spiritual growth and manifestation journey. Chapter 20. Turning Doubt into Certainty. In the sacred texts of old, there lives a tale of a traveler named Aaron who journeyed through the Valley of Shadows. Each step brought new challenges, treacherous cliffs, fierce storms, and paths that seemed to vanish before his eyes. Yet Aaron carried within his heart an unwavering truth. His destiny lay beyond these trials. When others turned back, Aaron pressed forward. Where they saw impossibility, he recognized divine tests of faith. As lightning split the sky and winds howled their warnings, he remained steadfast in his knowing. Through this absolute conviction, the very elements seemed to bow before him, clearing paths where none existed before. You too possess this same power of unshakable faith. The universe responds not to what you hope for or wish might be, but to what you know with certainty in the depths of your being. This knowing transcends mere positive thinking. It springs from a deeper well of truth that resides within you. Think of faith as the invisible bridge spanning the chasm between desire and manifestation. Those who hesitate, testing each step with doubt, often find the bridge dissolving beneath their feet. But those who walk forward with complete conviction discover the bridge strengthening with each confident stride. Consider now the tale of Sir Roland, a knight who faced an army of thousands alone. While others saw certain defeat, Roland saw only divine victory. His unwavering belief altered the very fabric of reality. His sword moved with impossible speed, his armor deflected every blow, and his mere presence inspired such awe that the opposing army retreated before a single drop of blood was shed. This power of absolute certainty flows through your veins as well. Each time you banish doubt and embrace complete faith in your manifesting abilities, you align with the same force that has moved mountains and parted seas throughout history, the sacred practice of unshakable faith. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, allowing your awareness to settle into your heart center. Visualize a golden light of absolute certainty growing within you, dissolving all traces of doubt like morning mist before the rising sun. Speak these words with complete conviction. I am one with the infinite power of creation. My faith moves mountains and transforms reality. What I envision manifests with perfect timing, and I trust completely in my manifesting power. The universe conspires to fulfill my divine purpose. Hold each affirmation in your mind until you feel its truth resonating in every cell of your being. Let the vibration of absolute certainty fill your entire body. Now bring to mind something you wish to manifest. See it not as a possibility, but as an absolute reality already unfolding. Feel the unwavering knowing that it is done. Maintain this state of complete certainty for several minutes, allowing it to become your natural way of being. Part 3: Mastery and Transformation. Chapter 21. The Master Manifestor's Mindset. In a distant mountain village, there lived a craftsman named Darren who worked with wood. Unlike others who merely shaped timber into functional forms, Darren saw within each piece of wood a living story waiting to emerge. Each morning before dawn, he would sit in silence with his materials, letting his hands absorb their essence. Years passed as Darren dedicated himself completely to his craft. While others sought quick profits or passing pleasures, he remained focused on perfecting his art. Through summer heat and winter frost, his dedication never wavered. Soon his works began to carry a quality that seemed to transcend mere craftsmanship. They held a spark of the divine. You too possess this capacity for mastery. The same universal force that guided Darren's hands flows through you, waiting to be channeled into your chosen path. Through unwavering focus and disciplined practice, you align yourself with the creative power of the cosmos. The path of mastery requires more than mere skill. It demands the cultivation of your entire being. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions must align in perfect harmony with your vision. This alignment creates a magnetic force that draws success naturally toward you. Consider now the tale of Queen Arya, who inherited a kingdom in ruins. Rather than succumb to despair, she held firmly to her vision of prosperity. Each morning, she would walk the castle grounds, seeing not what was, but what could be. Her unwavering focus and dedication inspired her people, transforming their collective vision into reality. Within 7 cycles of the moon, the kingdom flourished as never before. This power of focused intention combined with disciplined action resides within you. When you approach your goals with the dedication of a master craftsman and the vision of a wise ruler, you tap into the same creative force that shapes worlds. The sacred practice of manifestation mastery. Find a sacred space where you can perform this ritual each day as the sun rises. Begin by lighting a candle symbolizing the flame of your focused intention. Ground yourself through 7 deep breaths, each one drawing you deeper into presence. Now, holding your hands palms up, speak these words with the authority of a master. I dedicate myself to excellence in all things. My focused intention shapes reality. Through disciplined practice, I manifest my vision. I am one with the creative force of the universe. My mastery grows stronger with each passing day. Visualize golden light flowing through your hands, imbuing everything you touch with divine purpose. Feel yourself becoming a living channel for manifestation. Take your most important goal and break it into 7 clear steps. Write each step with focused intention, knowing that your words carry the power of creation. Place this written plan where you will see it daily, letting it serve as a compass for your actions. End the ritual by touching your heart center, acknowledging the master within who guides your path to manifestation. Chapter 22, The Role of Love in Manifestation. In the hidden valleys of an ancient land there lived a healer named Maya, whose touch could ease the deepest suffering. Yet it was not herbs or remedies that gave her this power. It was the boundless love that flowed through her heart. Each person who came to her felt not just physical healing, but a profound transformation of spirit. You hold within your heart this same healing force. The universal power that worked through Maya's hands flows through you, waiting to transform both your life and the lives of others. Love stands as the highest vibrational force in existence. When you align yourself with this frequency, you activate the most potent manifestation energy available to human consciousness. This is not merely emotional love, but the divine creative force that sustains all of existence. Through Maya's story, you glimpse how love's vibration transforms reality. Those who came to her with illness found wellness. Those burdened by sorrow discovered joy. The power lay not in her techniques, but in her ability to channel pure, unconditional love. Now hear the tale of the hermit Chorus, who retreated to a mountain cave seeking enlightenment through isolation. For years he meditated, yet true awakening eluded him. One day he discovered an injured bird outside his cave. As he nursed it back to health, something shifted within him. Soon, animals of all kinds sought his gentle care. Travelers began stopping at his cave, drawn by the peaceful energy that emanated from it. Through selfless service, Chorus found what years of solitary seeking could not provide: the transformative power of love in action. Just as Chorus discovered, when you align with love's frequency, you naturally attract experiences that match this vibration. Your manifestations flow with greater ease because you've tapped into the universe's fundamental creative force. The practice of heart awakening. Find a quiet space and settle into a comfortable position. Place your hands over your heart center, feeling its gentle rhythm. Take 7 deep, nurturing breaths, each one expanding your heart's energy field. Visualize a warm, golden light beginning to glow within your heart. With each breath, this light grows stronger, radiating outward in waves of pure love. Feel these waves dissolving any barriers around your heart, any resistance to giving and receiving love fully. Now silently repeat these words, letting them resonate through your entire being. I am one with the infinite love of the universe. This love flows through me, transforming all it touches. I give and receive love freely and fully. Through love's power, I manifest my highest good. All that I create is blessed with love's light. Let the golden light expand until it fills your entire body, then radiates beyond you, blessing everything it touches. Feel yourself becoming a channel for divine love's creative force. Maintain this state for several minutes, allowing love's frequency to realign your entire being. When ready, slowly open your eyes, knowing that this love frequency remains active within you, attracting and manifesting your highest good. Chapter 23, The Role of Synchronicity. In the bustling markets of an ancient city, a traveler named Ibrahim wandered without direction. Each morning, he noticed a white dove landing near his window. One day, following its flight, he discovered a hidden manuscript that spoke of a sacred temple. As he pondered this finding, an elderly woman approached, speaking of the same temple. Later, a merchant's cart spilled, revealing a map marked with the temple's location. These seemingly random events guided Ibrahim to his destiny as the temple's guardian. You too are surrounded by such divine orchestration. The universe speaks through the language of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that illuminate your path. These are not mere chance occurrences, but cosmic signposts guiding you toward your highest purpose. When you align with universal flow, synchronicities multiply. A book falls open to exactly the page you need. A stranger speaks the very words you've been contemplating. A missed connection leads to an unexpected opportunity. These moments reveal the invisible thread connecting all events in your life. To recognize synchronicity requires awakened awareness. Notice patterns, recurring numbers, repeated phrases, or unusual timing. Each synchronicity carries a message, a gentle nudge from the universe indicating alignment or necessary course correction. Listen now to the tale of Amara, a merchant who lost everything in a storm. Walking through the market one day, she overheard two children speaking of pearls in a distant bay. That same evening, a visiting sailor mentioned the same bay. The next morning, she found a pearl in her morning bread. Following these signs, Amara discovered an unclaimed pearl bed, restoring her fortune tenfold. Like Amara, you must trust the subtle guidance of synchronicity. These signs appear most clearly when you release rigid expectations and remain open to divine direction. The universe orchestrates countless events to support your journey. Your task is to remain attentive and responsive. The practice of synchronicity. Awareness. Create a synchronicity journal. Each evening, record the following: 3 seemingly coincidental events from your day. Any recurring themes, numbers, or symbols. The thoughts or intentions you held when these occurred. The potential message or guidance contained within. Each morning, set this intention: I am attuned to the universe's guidance. I recognize and honor the signs before me. Divine synchronicity lights my path. I trust the flow of cosmic direction. Throughout your day, remain alert to repeated words or phrases, unexpected connections, timely encounters, unusual occurrences. Note these observations without judgment, allowing their meaning to unfold naturally. As you practice this awareness, the language of synchronicity becomes clearer, revealing the cosmic choreography guiding your path. Chapter 24. Accessing Akashic Knowledge. In a temple perched high in the misty mountains, there lived a sage named Maya who spent her days in deep meditation. One night, as the moon cast silver light through ancient windows, she entered a trance state unlike any before. Her consciousness expanded beyond physical limits, and she found herself in a vast, ethereal library stretching infinitely in all directions. Golden light emanated from countless scrolls and books that seemed to pulse with living energy. As Maya moved through this sacred space, she realized each volume contained not mere words, but the living essence of all that was, is, and could be. You possess the same ability to access this cosmic repository of wisdom. The Akashic records, as ancient traditions name them, exist as an energetic imprint of every thought, action, and possibility throughout time. This field of infinite intelligence holds the blueprint of your soul's journey and purpose. Like ripples in a cosmic ocean, every choice and experience creates patterns in this universal field. Your present reality emerges from the intersection of past actions and future potentials, all recorded in this ethereal library. By learning to attune to these records, you gain profound insights into your life's direction and spiritual evolution. The Akashic field responds to the purity of your intention and the elevation of your consciousness. When you approach with reverence and clarity, the wisdom you seek naturally reveals itself. This is not fortune-telling, but rather a deeper understanding of your soul's journey and the lessons you came to learn. Listen now to the tale of Karim, a troubled soul who sought understanding of his life's challenges. In meditation, he connected with the Akashic field and witnessed scenes from past lives, as a healer, a warrior, and a teacher. Each role revealed unfinished lessons that shaped his present circumstances. With this knowledge, Karim understood his current trials as opportunities for growth rather than punishment, transforming his approach to life's challenges. The records hold keys to understanding your relationships, talents, and challenges. They reveal the deeper purpose behind seemingly random events and guide you toward your highest potential. Yet this wisdom must be approached with humility and discernment, for the records speak in the language of the soul. The practice of Akashic connection. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, allowing each exhale to release tension and worldly concerns. Visualize yourself surrounded by pure white light. State this intention. I open myself to the wisdom of the Akashic records. I seek only truth and understanding. May my highest good be served. Through divine guidance and protection, imagine ascending a spiral staircase of light. At the top, visualize ornate doors opening to the cosmic library. Enter this sacred space with reverence. Ask one clear question about your life's purpose or current situation. Remain receptive to images, feelings, or knowing that arise. When complete, express gratitude and gently return to normal awareness. Record any insights received, allowing their meaning to unfold naturally over time. Chapter 25. Rituals of Transformation. In the ancient valleys where mountains touch the sky, a tribe known as the Keepers of Dawn practiced sacred ceremonies passed down through countless generations. As the first rays of sunlight pierced the morning mist, they would gather in concentric circles, moving in rhythmic patterns that mirrored the celestial dance above. Through these sacred movements and chants, they transformed not only their inner worlds, but the very fabric of their reality. You now stand at the threshold of understanding how ritual and ceremony can reshape your existence. The power of ritual lies not in empty gestures, but in the focused intention and sacred meaning imbued within each action. When you approach ritual with reverence, you create a bridge between the seen and unseen realms. Rituals serve as doorways through which universal forces flow into your life. They create sacred space and time, where transformation becomes possible. Through conscious repetition of meaningful acts, you align your energy with the cosmic currents that shape reality. Each ritual becomes a conversation with the divine, a dance of co-creation. The elements themselves respond to ritual intention. Water cleanses more than the physical body when blessed with purpose. Fire transforms more than what it touches when lit with sacred intent. Earth grounds more than your feet when honored with ceremony. Air carries more than breath when charged with prayer. The merchant Sita learned this truth through his own journey of initiation. For 40 days, he underwent trials of purification, each more challenging than the last. Through fasting, meditation, and sacred ceremony, he shed layers of limitation until his true nature emerged. On the final night, as he completed the prescribed rites, his consciousness expanded beyond ordinary boundaries. In that moment of transcendence, he understood that the rituals had not changed him. They had revealed who he had always been. Your daily life already contains rituals, though you may not recognize them as such. The morning cup of tea can become a ceremony of mindfulness. The evening walk can transform into a walking meditation. By bringing conscious intention to these acts, you elevate them from routine to ritual. The power lies not in complexity, but in sincerity. A single candle lit with pure intention holds more transformative potential than elaborate ceremonies performed without heart. The universe responds not to the grandeur of the ritual, but to the truth of your commitment to change. A sacred ritual for personal transformation. Create a quiet space free from distraction. Gather these elements: a white candle, pure water in a clear vessel, a crystal or stone that calls to you, and burning sage or incense. Begin by purifying your space. Light the sage and move clockwise, allowing the smoke to cleanse the area. Speak these words: I cleanse this space of all energies that no longer serve. Let only light and truth remain. Place your crystal before you and light the candle. Cup the water vessel in both hands and breathe your intention into it. State your purpose for transformation with clarity and conviction. Touching each element in turn: fire, water, earth, crystal, and air, incense, acknowledge their presence in your ceremony. Sit in meditation, visualizing your transformation as already complete. Close by, expressing gratitude to the elements and the universal forces present. Drink the blessed water, carrying your intention within. Perform this ritual during the waxing moon for 13 consecutive days, allowing its power to build with each repetition. Chapter 26. Healing through the Metaphysical Lens. In a valley between ancient mountains lived a healer named Maya, who saw beyond physical symptoms to the luminous threads of energy flowing through all beings. While others treated surface ailments, Maya perceived the subtle imbalances that preceded illness. Those who came to her spoke of mysterious recoveries, not just of body, but of spirit. One day, a man arrived bearing a grief so deep it had manifested as a crushing pain in his chest. No medicine had eased his suffering. Maya sat with him in silence, perceiving the tangled knots of sorrow in his energy field. Through gentle movements and focused intention, she helped him release the trapped emotions. As the energetic blockages dissolved, his physical pain lifted, leaving him transformed. You possess this same innate ability to heal through metaphysical means. The physical body exists as a reflection of subtler energetic patterns. When you address these underlying patterns, profound healing becomes possible. This wisdom echoes through countless healing traditions, the understanding that true wellness flows from restoring energetic harmony. Every thought and emotion carries a specific frequency that impacts your energetic field. Negative thoughts create distortions and blockages, while positive ones promote flow and balance. By consciously directing healing energy through intention, visualization, and elevated emotional states, you can restore natural harmony to body, mind, and spirit. The process begins with raising your own vibration through practices like meditation, prayer, or energy work. From this elevated state, you become a clear channel for healing energy to flow. This universal life force, known by many names across cultures, responds to your focused intention, flowing where needed most. In a distant mountain village, illness once spread through the community, resistant to all conventional treatments. The village elder gathered everyone in the town square, knowing the power of unified intention. For 7 days at dawn and dusk, they joined in prayer and visualization, seeing healing light embracing their community. Gradually, strength returned to the sick, and vitality was restored, not through external medicines, but through the collective power of their aligned energy and intention. This same principle operates in your daily life. When you maintain awareness of energy and intention, every interaction becomes an opportunity for healing. A kind word or loving thought sends ripples of healing energy into the world. Your own well-being influences all those around you through the interconnected web of energy that unites all life. Practice for healing through energy and intention. Find a quiet space and settle into a comfortable position. Take several deep breaths, allowing tension to release with each exhale. Visualize golden healing light filling your being with each inhale. To heal yourself, see this light flowing to any areas needing attention, dissolving discord and restoring harmony. Feel the warmth and healing energy saturating every cell. To send healing to others, visualize the person surrounded by healing light. Without trying to direct or control, simply hold the intention for their highest good. See them restored to perfect balance and wholeness. Maintain this visualization for several minutes, knowing that healing energy flows according to divine wisdom. Close by expressing gratitude for the healing power of universal life force. Practice this visualization daily, preferably at dawn or dusk when energy is most receptive to change. Chapter 27. The Path of Continuous Expansion. In the ancient scrolls there is told a tale of an adventurer named Kian, who set forth from his village not to find a specific treasure, but to seek wisdom itself. Unlike others who sought gold or glory, Kian understood that true wealth lay in endless discovery. Each time he reached a sacred temple or learned from a wise master, instead of returning home triumphant, he would ask, "What lies beyond?" This question led him ever forward, over mountains and across seas, each lesson revealing new horizons of understanding. You too stand at the threshold of infinite possibility. The path of wisdom stretches eternally before you, each step revealing new depths of understanding, each revelation opening doors to greater mysteries. There exists no final destination in this sacred journey, no moment when you can say, "Now I know all there is to know." This eternal expansion mirrors the very nature of the universe itself. As consciousness expands, so too does your capacity for growth, understanding, and manifestation. Each breakthrough serves not as an endpoint, but as a gateway to higher levels of awareness. Those who believe they have reached the summit of wisdom often find themselves trapped in stagnation. True mastery lies not in reaching a final goal, but in maintaining an ever-present openness to growth. The moment you declare, "I have arrived," the flow of wisdom begins to diminish. In the gardens of an ancient monastery grew a remarkable tree. Year after year it reached toward the heavens, never ceasing its upward journey. The monks who tended the garden would say, "Even if this tree touched the stars themselves, it would still grow, for that is its nature." Season after season, the tree continued its ascent, its branches extending ever higher, its roots growing ever deeper. Those who meditated beneath its canopy came to understand that growth itself was the purpose, not some final height to be achieved. Just as this tree never questioned its natural impulse to grow, you too possess an innate drive toward expansion. Every challenge you face, every insight you gain, serves as nourishment for your spiritual growth. The struggles that seem to hold you back often provide the very conditions needed for deeper roots and stronger branches. Sacred practice, the infinite garden of growth. Take your journal and find a quiet space where you can reflect deeply. At the top of a fresh page, write, "As I continue to grow." Let this phrase guide you into contemplation of your ongoing journey. Write freely about the areas of your life and spirit that call for expansion. Rather than focusing on final destinations, explore the qualities and understanding you wish to develop. Consider what new wisdom you seek, what capacities you wish to strengthen, what aspects of yourself you desire to nurture. Create a series of open-ended intentions, each beginning with, "I am continuously." These statements should reflect ongoing processes rather than fixed goals. For example, "I am continuously deepening my understanding of universal laws," or "I am continuously opening my heart to greater love." End your writing by acknowledging that each step forward reveals new horizons, and express gratitude for the eternal journey of growth before you. Return to these reflections regularly, adding new insights and aspirations as they arise, allowing your spiritual garden to flourish without bounds. Chapter 28. Rewriting Reality. In a village among ancient hills lived an artist named Maya who possessed a peculiar gift. Each morning she would sit before her easel and paint scenes from her life, not as they were, but as she envisioned them to be. As her brush stroked the canvas, reality itself began to shift. The withered garden she painted in full bloom would mysteriously flourish overnight. The broken relationships she depicted in harmony would mysteriously heal. Through her artistry, she discovered that reality was as malleable as wet paint on canvas. You possess this same creative power within you. The story of your life is not carved in stone, but written in the fluid ink of consciousness. Every thought, belief, and vision you hold serves as a brushstroke on the canvas of your existence. The universe responds not to what is, but to what you choose to create through your inner artistry. The power to reshape your reality lies in understanding that your current circumstances are merely one version of countless possible stories. Like an author revisiting a draft, you hold the divine right to revise, edit, and rewrite the narrative of your life. This is not mere wishful thinking, but the application of universal law, the same law that governs all creation. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with your desired story, you initiate a powerful transformation. The universe itself becomes your co-creator, rearranging circumstances and opportunities to match your inner vision. Yet this process requires more than casual daydreaming. It demands the dedicated focus of an artist fully immersed in their craft. There once lived a master builder who came upon a crumbling palace. Where others saw ruin, he saw potential. Each day, he would study the structure not as it stood before him, but as it could be. In his mind's eye, he replaced broken pillars with marble columns, transformed debris into gilded halls. As he held this vision with unwavering clarity, his hands naturally followed suit. Stone by stone, the palace transformed until it surpassed even its original glory. Those who witnessed this transformation spoke of magic, but the builder knew the true power lay in his ability to see beyond present circumstances. Your life stands as this palace. Every circumstance, relationship, and condition can be transformed through the power of conscious creation. The story you tell yourself about your reality becomes the blueprint for its reconstruction. Chapter 29. Guarding the Metaphysical Flame. In a hidden sanctuary nestled within timeless mountains, a guardian kept watch over an eternal flame. Night and day, through storms and silence, she tended this sacred fire, not merely protecting its physical form, but preserving the pure intention and wisdom it represented. When winds of doubt or shadows of fear approached, she would strengthen her resolve, knowing that this flame illuminated paths for countless seekers. You too are a guardian of sacred wisdom. The flame you protect burns within. It is your connection to universal truth, your pure intention, your highest vision for creation. Like the ancient guardian, you must remain vigilant in preserving this inner light from forces that would dim its radiance. The universe responds to the purity of your intention. When you allow external energies, doubts, or limiting beliefs to infiltrate your sacred space, they create interference in your manifestation field. Just as a radio signal becomes unclear with static, your connection to universal wisdom grows weaker when cluttered by lower vibrations. Protection of your sacred flame requires discernment in your daily choices. Each thought you entertain, each emotion you nurture, each interaction you engage in either strengthens or weakens your energetic field. You must become aware of what you allow into your inner sanctuary. In the mountains of the East, there lived a spiritual protector who safeguarded her land through the power of intention. As dark forces gathered at the borders of her realm, she did not meet them with resistance, but rather intensified the light within her territory. She understood that darkness cannot penetrate where light is strong. Through her unwavering focus on maintaining high vibrations, negative energies naturally dispersed, unable to find purchase in her protected space. This ancient wisdom applies directly to your life's journey. The challenges you face are not meant to be fought, but transcended through raising and maintaining your energetic frequency. By protecting your sacred space, your thoughts, emotions, and intentions, you naturally repel lower energies that would obstruct your path. Sacred practice, the light of protection. Sit in stillness and envision a flame of pure golden light burning within your heart. With each breath, this flame grows stronger, brighter, more radiant. Feel its warmth spreading throughout your being, creating a field of protective light around you. Now imagine this light forming a crystalline sphere that surrounds you completely. See it as impenetrable to any energy that doesn't serve your highest good. Any negative thoughts, emotions, or intentions that approach simply dissolve upon touching this field of light. Strengthen this protection by declaring silently, "I am surrounded by divine light. Only love and wisdom may enter my sacred space. I am protected, guided, and aligned with universal truth." Feel the solidity and power of this protective field. Know that you can strengthen it at any moment by returning your attention to the flame within and breathing life into its light. Close this practice by expressing gratitude for this divine protection, knowing it remains active even as you return to daily activities. You may refresh this protection whenever you feel called, especially before important interactions or when entering challenging environments. Chapter 30. Living as a Channel for Divine Will. In the forgotten valleys of an ancient land, there lived a mystic who spent years seeking enlightenment through meditation and prayer. Though wise in spiritual matters, she remained unfulfilled until the day she surrendered completely to divine will. As she released her personal desires and aligned with universal purpose, extraordinary events began to unfold. Springs appeared in barren lands. Healing energies flowed through her hands, and those in her presence experienced profound awakening. She had become an empty vessel, allowing divine intention to flow unimpeded through her being. You stand at the threshold of similar transformation. The universe calls you to release the illusion of separate will and align with the greater flow of divine purpose. When you surrender personal agenda and become a clear channel, manifestation occurs naturally, effortlessly, guided by wisdom far beyond individual understanding. This alignment requires deep trust and willingness to release control. Your role is not to force outcomes, but to attune yourself to universal intelligence and allow it to work through you. In a distant kingdom lived a leader who discovered this truth. Though skilled in governance, his efforts to improve his realm through force of will created conflict and resistance. Only when he learned to quiet his mind and listen for divine guidance did true transformation begin. Each morning, he would sit in silence, asking not for what he wanted, but for understanding of what was needed for the highest good of all. As he aligned with divine purpose, his decisions flowed from a place of profound wisdom. His presence alone began to heal ancient wounds and unite divided peoples. The kingdom flourished not through his personal power, but through his willingness to serve as a vessel for divine will. Sacred practice, divine alignment. Begin each day with this practice of surrender and alignment. Find a quiet space and sit in peaceful stillness. Take 3 deep breaths, releasing all tension and resistance with each exhale. Place your hands over your heart and speak these words silently. I surrender my personal will to divine purpose. I am a clear channel for universal wisdom and love. Guide my thoughts, words, and actions for the highest good of all. Remain in silence for several minutes, allowing yourself to feel the subtle guidance of divine will. Notice any insights, feelings, or directions that arise naturally. Trust that as you maintain this practice, your alignment with divine purpose will deepen, and manifestation will flow with greater ease and grace. End by expressing gratitude for this divine connection, and carry this state of alignment into your day, remembering that you are a vessel through which universal love and wisdom flow into the world. Conclusion. As you close these pages, know that this is not an ending, but a gateway to infinite possibility. The ancient wisdom you have uncovered here exists as seeds of transformation, waiting to bloom through your continued devotion and practice. You have walked through sacred valleys of understanding, discovering how consciousness shapes reality, how vibration attracts experience, and how alignment with divine will unleash his miraculous potential. Yet these revelations mark only the beginning of your journey. The metaphysical secret, that reality bends to harmonize with your deepest beliefs and highest vibrations, remains a living truth that deepens with each passing day. As you continue to apply these timeless principles, you will discover new layers of understanding, new depths of power, new heights of manifestation. Your practice becomes more refined as you master the subtle arts of energy work, visualization, and conscious creation. The signs and synchronicities grow clearer, your intuition sharper, your connection to universal wisdom stronger. Each day brings fresh opportunities to align more fully with your divine purpose and express more of your infinite potential. Remember that mastery unfolds naturally through dedicated practice. The ancient exercises, meditations, and rituals shared in these pages serve as keys to unlock ever greater understanding. Return to them often, allowing their wisdom to reveal new insights as you evolve. The universe celebrates your willingness to embrace this path of conscious creation. As you continue incorporating these teachings into daily life, you become a living example of transformation, inspiring others through your presence while manifesting greater harmony, abundance, and joy. Your journey of awakening ripples outward, touching countless lives through the elevated vibration you now embody. Each person you encounter feels the difference, though they may not understand its source. Your very being becomes a catalyst for positive change in the world. The metaphysical secret works through you with increasing power as you maintain devotion to these practices. What once seemed mysterious becomes natural. What appeared impossible manifests with ease. Your reality continues reshaping itself to match your expanding consciousness. This wisdom has been preserved through ages precisely because it remains eternally relevant, eternally transformative. Let it live through your continued exploration and practice. Allow it to guide you to ever greater heights of manifestation and depths of understanding. The power to shape reality through conscious intention, through vibrational alignment, through surrender to divine will, grows stronger with each passing day. Your mastery deepens, your light shines brighter, your creative power expands. If you enjoyed this exclusive audiobook, I handpicked this next book which will change your life.